Gadies, Lentlemen, Goys, Burls, and all variations of the species. Doom!
Welcome everyone to a very special episode 50 of the Unmonetisables, nearly a year guys, the official podcast of the Fawk Chronicles, the dumbest search for intelligence in the galaxy, and Steps Us a podcast to the Indie Scots Network's Scots with Soul podcast. It's the dumbest search for intelligence in the galaxy. My name is Captain Privilege, and with me for no choice of their own, or Dr. Darkside.
Hello.
Dello. Welcome everyone to a very special episode 75 of the That's the new name of the show, the Unmonetisables podcast, the official podcast of the Fawk Chronicles and dumbest search for intelligence in the galaxy. Also Steps Us a podcast to the Indie Scots Network's Scots with Soul podcast, and step cousins to the brand new unofficial Create Scotland podcast.
Gadies, Lentlemen, Goys, Burls, and all variations to the species. Welcome to a very special episode of the Unmonetisables, the official podcast of the Fawk Chronicles, the Steps Us a podcast to the Scots with Soul podcast, and the CD Uncle podcast to the unofficial official podcast. My name is Captain Privilege, and with me for no choice of their own are Yangy Young. Oh! Grammar Tech.
Slow.
Gadies, Lentlemen, Goys, Burls, and all variations of the species. Welcome to a very special episode 99 of the Unmonetisables, the official podcast of the Fawk Chronicles, the Steps Us a podcast to the Indie Scots Network's Scots with Soul podcast, and CD Uncle podcast to the unofficial official podcast. My name is Captain Privilege, and with me through no choice of their own are Grandmaster Tech.
What are you going to do when you get into triple digits? Can you count that high?
I don't say triple digits. And Mr. Yangy Young.
Hello, why can't we say triple digits?
You don't own those subscribers.
Form, yeah.
Oh, interesting concept.
No?
So there should be an indentured servitude button as well as a subscription.
Yeah, that's it. Need to create it.
I can't get you any money in Patreon, but I'll be
your slave.
cyber slave.
So basically, hey, we've already got one. We've got Gingpin, man.
I'm like, well, smart, monetize it. Why don't they do that with cars and houses? Here's a beta car that might work. We don't know. Here's a beta house. It might fall down. They do that. You might get fucking shocked. Yeah, the electricity might work. It might not. We don't know. They do that with houses. What would you put in a billboard? This is not a billboard. Please ignore this thing. Yeah, that's a good question. Just flat earth? Question mark? And a big picture of Logan.
His controversial work, which earned him the nickname of Chinese Frankenstein, was condemned by the medical community.
Wow.
So
That's creative as fuck.
Yeah.
Chinese Frankenstein.
So yeah, nothing to worry about there either.
Feed two birds with one scone and bring home the bagels.
And there you have it, kids.
That's it. It's like I've heard the evolution of the podcast in just a matter of a few minutes. It's kind of cool.
You brought me on and it all went downhill from there.
Good to see Yang is still a pain in the ass.
Well, Tech, if you've got the capability, roll the intro. If you're still watching my stream, don't bother. Tune into Tech's stream, and we're going to kick this motherfucker off.
What's that nature relaxation in the top right of the screen, Tech? That's supposed to be there?
I don't think it is.
I think that's meant to be in those 3-line things that I like to watch with the wee fiery things going up them. I think that's the background, but we all know where that's from now. Shout out to Nature Relaxation.
I love how you pointed that out, yet it's not actually getting recorded on the stream though, you know. So
right, it's just what we see.
Yeah, because if I do that, that's what's getting recorded on the stream.
Nice.
So yeah.
Is the intro getting recorded in the stream?
It is now. And just like every time on this podcast, there's so much tomfoolery going on that I always end up cutting out Privilege because everything just goes messed up. Carry on.
Almost.
Ladies, gentlemen.
Fuck off, right?
Oh, variations of the species.
Richie,
Welcome.
welcome
Very
to the
special episode
episode
The Unmonetisables.
Chronicles.
Wow, we are the
to the Indie Scots with Soul podcast and the CD Uncle to the official
Official podcast.
we are the disorganized Borg. Yes.
where we dissect your planet's curatable culture and primitive planet.
We're not the Borg, we're the Borg.
The Bjorg.
We're the Borg.
Okay. I would like to very much say I'm honoured. Thank you very much, guys. It's
For
good to know that you're listening.
At least 90% of the intro, yeah.
Yeah. Well, for one time for the 100th, let me fucking knock out myself. Ladies, gentlemen, guys, balls, and all variations of the species, welcome to our very special 100th episode of the Unmonetisables, the official podcast of the Fawk Chronicles, the Stepsister podcast, to the Indie Scots with Soul podcast, and the CD Uncle podcast, to the unofficial official podcast. My name is Captain Privilege, and with me, through no choice of their own, are Yangy Young.
Wait,
you got nothing to say?
Yeah, there we go. That was my intro.
Granted, that was. I've never hated and loved someone so much at the same time. It's fucking really odd. And Grandmaster Tech.
And in the great tradition of Grandmaster Tech, I was here 10 minutes before the stream was to go live. Perfect.
Oh, aye. The tradition is 10 minutes before, aye, sure.
Okay. It was a special occasion. I thought I'd be here earlier, right?
And as ever, we have a whole array of guests in the Discord chat with us. First time, a virgin Fawker, Miss Amber SM. Welcome. We have the presumptive nominee for the Create Scotland admin, the one and only foot slicing when he's trying to open a bottle of Corona, Anthony.
We want some dark fruits.
Fawk DJ dropping us some fat beats in the background. Thanks very much, Fawk DJ. And as ever, we have the magnificent Manny TV.
Nice.
Oh, fuck's sake. Someone who managed to get himself out of his back shift in the 5M reality. Too many numbers.
Hello.
What a letdown numbers. Everybody had anyway.
Too busy playing 5M, we focus on it.
I'm kidding.
Well, I can show you what I'm doing now. It's not a 5M.
I don't know. That sounds. And of course we have the wonderful Zen bloke kicking it at the back end there. Thanks very much.
Margarine.
Thanks for the titillating trumpets there, folks. And once again, if it wasn't obvious, it is in fact a joyous and momentous occasion, as it is our first ever episode 100, the world premiere,
as opposed to the second 100. You know,
you never know, bro.
To be fair,
the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, to be fair, we've done this 3 times, and this is the first time we've hit 100. So yeah, I can kind of agree with you. Yeah.
That's true, but what's also true is the host and array of stories that we have stocked up for you folks. We may be missing Dark Side today, sadly, but what is lurking in the dark side was rumours of a forthcoming incredible Star Wars show, Star Wars character. I mean, I think we all know what I'm talking about here. Wow!
Is Manny just going to speak in fucking sound effects for this whole thing?
No,
and it
just came up, so fuck it.
Don't make me kill you.
Manscaped.com.
So,
3.0.
in tradition here, folks, I never get to a story. I don't even get to segue to the next story before they start poo-pooing over the story, so I'm just going to blurt it out. The rumour is we may very well be getting not only the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show, but that Hayden Christensen might be making a fucking return as Anakin Emo Skywalker.
Oh my god, he doesn't like sand.
Yes. Fucking yes. The youngling slayer himself could be making a triumphant return to the Star Wars verse, the Stars verse.
Don't put Childling Killer and triumphant return in the same sentence.
Listen, you know.
You try to promote it?
It's going to be like a hell of a continuity shift.
It's going to be
like a hell of a. It's going to be a hell of a continuity shift. I mean, how long ago were those movies? And
I think the idea would possibly be that when we get the Obi-Wan show, it could either have flashback. Try not to sneeze there and headbutt the mic, Manny. It could be like a flashback thing where Obi-Wan's fucking now post episode 3 is hiding away on Tatooine, but still slipping about doing some solo missions, trying to, you know, smuggle the rest of the Jedi's away.
The Anakin one I'm worrying about, because Hayden Christensen's gotten on a bit.
Yeah,
but de-agify his face. Look, they'll just spend billions de-agifying his face. It'll be fine.
Not only that, by that point in time, he was dressed up in the Darth Vader outfit, so it could be anybody.
It's Disney,
really.
they own reality. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
They own reality. I like it.
Hi, I'm Hayden Christensen. I've just suddenly regrown arms and legs.
Unless they do it as a CGI series.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm kind of hyped for this because there were rumours that in J.J. Abrams' original scripts for the rebooted trilogies, or whatever the fuck you call them, that there was going to be a nightmare scene starring a cloned Christian Haydenson, kind of half in, half out of Darth Vader.
Christensen, you fucking donk.
That's what I say.
Christian Haydenson.
Just listen and shut listen.
That could kind of work because wasn't what's his name, Dark Star from the Force Awakens games? Wasn't he a clone of Darth Vader?
Look, everyone's a fucking clone in this universe, man. You don't know who is and who isn't.
Which is why I think they're going to clone Han Solo.
Look, all you're saying is the dark side of the Force is a path to many things unnatural, so.
Nice.
Aye.
Star Wars quotes. I like it. Me like it.
I don't like them all, because only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Well, that's true, but he's not the only one that deals in absolutes. As Wiley is absolutely flushing his career down the toilet, Nick Cannon style. He decided to take to Twitter and not do it the podcast way like Nick Cannon done. The famous British rapper Wiley decided to take to Twitter. Wiley, Grime Star Supreme, massive rap star down south. No. Oh, you guys are so culturally ignorant, man. Like, come on.
I only know
English fucking grime culture. Of course I'm going to be ignorant to it.
I thought grime was the stuff that you washed off your tiles.
Still it back.
That is offensive. It's offensive to music. I know, Tony, they're so uncultured, you know. But speaking of culture, Wiley has decided to really take on the mantle of this new kind of anti-Jewish, anti-Semitic black culture that we see seeping through. Was spurging out all over Twitter, shouting, you ain't seen no fucking other UK artists do this because they all afraid, blaming everything and anything on the Jews, Mel Gibson style, going in on them. So yeah, it was really interesting time to see these people basically kind of not only signing a death warrant to their own careers, but quite possibly signing the actual death warrants.
Need some sell it bang.
There you go for grime. We're all hating on grime.
I don't mind it.
Scott here.
What are you saying, Tony?
Barry Scott.
Barry Scott.
We need Barry Scott to make a diss track.
I'm Barry Scott.
That's not done. Oh, do you realise if even one down south rapper got a hold of this tape, that'd be it, man. We would have so many mandems sending for us.
Oh, I'm so fucking scared. Terrified. Quaking in my boots.
Considering the internet where you guys are, they'd probably struggle to even find you.
Aye.
Probably couldn't even spell fucking Google.
Well, I'd like to say I don't endorse any of this. It's certainly not who I would vote for. Speaking of voting,
How many syllables you've not in Inverness?
Speaking of voting, Yangy. Kanye held his first campaign rally the other day there, and it was a beautiful fucking mishmash mess, as you believe it would be.
Yeah,
He probably has dropped out by now because technically he didn't sign up to half the states he needed to sign up to. It's quite obvious by now it was just a huge PR campaign for his next album dropping.
If we're talking about voting, there would be a big chance to bring up the big vote coming up.
Oh, there's a big vote coming up indeed. Create Scotland, as mentioned earlier, has the presumptive nominee.
Do we blow up the server or not?
No, we don't.
If you interrupt one more time, you'll get fucking banned from the server. I don't care, man. The last straw.
Tony, yeah, straight up acting there as the potential.
As your campaign manager, Tony, I would advise you just take a chill pill. It's okay. I've got this. It's alright. You can handle it. Okay.
One with the advert.
But yes, we don't get that off point. Soon be holding our own campaign rally. Hopefully not where Tony decides to cry like Kanye West did about I nearly killed my baby because we nearly had an abortion.
Oh, fucking who? Get a grip. You're not exactly president of Creative. Shut up. You're fucking worrying things to do with the news, sitting bitching and moaning about some Jerry Springer shit. Go and fucking look at a wall. He did it repeatedly and fall into a coma, you absolute cretin.
Now, there's no need for such hate, okay?
Yes, there is.
Kanye is just simply trying to build a massive cult following that he's already got.
A fucking cult?
That's
fucking Philly's eagle.
Can you not do that?
And there we have the name of the podcast this week.
I made that joke last week.
Yeah, but you never done it as good though, Yangy.
So, Tony, what's your platform? What you going to do when you become admin? What you going to make for us?
A good thriving community for everyone.
Nice, we like that.
Where the admins don't delete messages and channels.
Yeah, Numbers knows it.
What are you going to do about the outrageous taxis?
For an Uber. What?
Yes.
Hey,
what the hell?
Can we have a community game thing where we all play Duck Hunt?
No.
See, there's nothing anybody likes better than an honest politician, eh?
This advert was brought to me by Tony for Admin 2020.
Honest Tony.
On Wednesday.
But yes, very soon we will hold some form of an actual campaign rally. I think I'll whip together some propaganda. Campaign rally events, and really stoke the fires. As if it's not enough that every single channel in the server now is called whatever it's called. Then vote for Tony, and every single person within the server, or at least 90% of them, are now called vote for Tony. I think it's an overwhelming sign of support. Personally, no one prompted them to do that. Certainly no one spent 2 in the morning typing it.
No one paid them to do it either.
Like, who would do that? That's just sad.
That's just fucking nerd shit, bro. Like, that's fucking, whoa, like, fuck that shit, you know? Whoever done it, better be careful they don't get punched. They don't get knocked out. They don't get into a big fight.
No, it's not a violent segue.
It's like Tyson. The mighty Mike Tyson. Definitely not convicted of sex crimes in the past. Mike Tyson is coming back.
Well, if somebody wants to do what Mike Tyson does, then bite my ear off so I don't need to listen to his bullshit. That'd be fantastic.
Well, you don't really have to listen to it, but you do need to be aware that the oldest and most deadly fucking right hook in the biz is back. But more interestingly is somehow everyone's favourite YouTube star, Jake Paul, managed to worm his way onto the fucking undercard.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh
yes,
my god.
That's right. Tyson and Jake Paul will be fighting in the same ring.
Is it just me, or does anybody else?
Each other, right?
That's not a fight, that's a massacre.
Well, they won't
Yes,
be fighting each
yeah.
other.
That's murder.
He's on the undercard. This is what they call what is it called? It's an exhibition fight. So it's not.
It's the opening act.
But the undercard,
Yes.
it'll be the fucking underlay.
Yes. Aye. Your Honour Judge, I'd like to present you Exhibit A, a mutilated corpse.
Listen, Jake Paul will be fine. He's battling some fucking, kind of borderline nobody. I think it's another YouTuber because he was shiting out of fighting an actual YouTuber who's solid as fuck that wants to box him, and they're still trying to push for this KSI fight, like to avenge his brother type thing. As everyone knows, the Logan Paul KSI fights were fucking huge box office draws. Which is probably why they've managed to get Jake Paul onto this undercard, because as if Tyson coming back wasn't big enough, but you get all the younglings, you get all the youth at the younglings that Hayden Christensen hasn't slaughtered, and to watch, and then the numbers go to the fucking roof, man. But did you ever in your life think you'd hear Tyson and fucking Jake Paul in the same fucking lexicon? Not me. Certainly didn't.
Of course I could. It's 2020.
If anybody else has that on their 2020 bingo card of doom, scratch that off now.
Honestly, what combo do you think we're going to get next? Like, what two people, like fucking Gordon Ramsay and Zoella? Like, what's going to happen?
I want to see like a Piers Morgan versus Katie Hopkins or some shit.
I'd vote for Alex Jones in there somewhere.
Alex Jones in a brawl with J.K. Rowling, but the ball's in a rocket that is flying towards the sun, and they have to knock the other one out before they're all fucking cremated.
Oh, man.
I mean, if you're looking for a combo, a Sainsbury's meal deal is pretty nice, but...
That just sounds like murder with extra steps.
A sandwich versus a packet of crisps.
A sandwich, a packet of crisps, and a drink for £3.50.
The drink's on the undercard.
A bottle of new brew and something actually drinkable.
Did you just say a bottle of lube brew?
No, yeah, that's exactly what you said, Jangy. Yeah, take that one. Run with it.
Right, chugging lube. $2 for a pound while you're at it.
Enough of this charades, okay? Enough of this nonsensical games that you're playing.
Well, we're ending the podcast now.
Whipped up a little game here, just a short one. All right, we're going to play a game because, as some of you may know, the podcast has been going for 100 episodes, but it was only in the recent mid-80s, where we have actually found this extraordinary lineup of reprobates that decide to join us every week. So what I've got, to see if you're paying attention, guys, okay, to the names of the podcasts, I have a select few here, and I want you to guess the number. I'll make it easy for you. It is definitely...
I have you blocked on YouTube, so...
There's a block button, you can do that. So from the numbers 80 to 100 is the range we're going from here, okay? And we'll go through the list, but I'll ask everyone individually once I say the name of the podcast, okay? First one, Giant Mech Waifus and the Coming AI Revolution. What was the episode number, Amber? You've never heard the podcast before, so you have no idea. But have a guess.
Next.
Next. And then what's your guess?
83.
Go to fucking let me speak. 82.
Okay, Manny said 86, I do believe.
Yep.
Yangi said 89, and he better not be cheating. And Zeblock said 80 what?
83.
83. Yangi has it. It was actually episode 89. If you remember,
up on YouTube.
It was well, he's good with numbers and he's good with memory. I will give him that.
He's good with some numbers. There's a certain numbers
he's
here
not good
that
at
is
not knowing when to not spurt it out and coherently, but that's a different thing altogether. Giant Mech Waifus was the episode where I went on my massive rant about how
lockdown the right time.
was when I went on my rant about how lockdown may cause prostate cancer, which will actually invoke the coming AI revolution, and then we'll have giant mech waifus. Yeah, I stopped bringing in bits like that shortly after. Yeah.
Well, apparently they've already made a walking giant Gundam, so it's kind of it's kind of getting there.
I've seen one that's moved a bit, but not fully walking. Send me a link, please.
Yeah,
That tough and love gun down.
I'll see if I can find that. Well,
Wait,
Prep continues.
I thought they were already invented. Like, Grandmaster Tech runs the fucking graphics and everything.
Yeah, but I'm not a product of Earth, you know, so...
He's not a giant or a waifu for that matter, but you know. Okay, next one coming up, hot, right? Okay, Simp, a content cuck story. So remember that number fucking 89 is out of the loop here, but everything between 80 and 100 is there. Amber, do you want to take a guess, or you can have another pass?
No.
No. Anthony, what do you want? What are you guessing, bro?
70.
Oh, that one. Oh.
I said between 80 and 100. You can?
Yeah, 70.
Okay, 70. Alright, I'll jot that down. Manny, what we guessing, bro?
84.
Okay, and what we're going to have, too many numbers, you getting involved?
Wait, what we're doing?
Guess a number between 80 and 100, that is the 89.
85.
Okay, Yangi, what we having?
Well, everybody said 83 for the last one. We've got 84 and 85 currently, so I'm going with 83 and we'll have a string.
Okay, and Zemblock, what you guessing?
I'm going with 81.
Manny takes it this time. It was actually episode 84. Simp, a content cuck story, was the glorious story of iDubbbz, you know, being as progressive as you possibly can be and saying he doesn't mind his girlfriend doing an OnlyFans account. In fact, he doesn't see a problem with it. In fact, why don't you subscribe to it?
I mean, he gets money, so...
He gets it for free, so what's the point?
That's exactly what he said. He gets to jack off for it for free, so why shouldn't you? Anyway, release the banana and strawberry cut.
Oh, I titled this one. I remember that.
Right, I'll take it you're going for a pass on that one, but you'll get 10,000 rock points anyway. Anthony, what you guessing, bro?
92.
Manny, what you guessing?
I want to say 90?
Too many numbers, what you guessing?
91.
Yangi, what you guessing?
I'm agreeing with Tony. 92.
And Zemblock, what you guessing?
I also think it's 90.
And it's Anthony and Yangi stealing it with a 92.
That was a guess, by the way.
That was a pretty good guess, bro. Yeah, basically that was the hashtag release the Snyder Cut, and also the giant milkshake, moth, banana and strawberry episodes. As you might remember.
I remember being like, oh, 92, fucking...
Banana milkshake moth?
Yeah.
No? Anyone? Okay. And we'll keep it rolling here. I think we'll wrap it up with Spirit Pony and the Sorcerers of 5G. What are we going for, Tony?
12.
98.
Okay. What we guessing, Manny?
What?
We're guessing Spirit Pony and the Sorcerers of 5G.
Oh, I don't know, fucking 87.
Am I allowed to guess now?
You're certainly allowed to get Amber, chime in at any time. What do you want?
87 as well.
Okay. Yangi, what you having?
88.
Too many numbers, what you having?
86.
Zemblock?
95.
I'm not
Okay,
guaranteed, but I'm going to guess 93.
Three of y'all nailed it bang on the head. It was 87.
Hmm.
And you've got a
87
bonus
got wrong, I'm
one.
being one off.
He's a bonus one. Just keep rolling.
That was 98, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 98.
That's interesting.
It's a bit too easy, is it? 98. Okay. I should have slipped that one in the middle somewhere. See if you'd have fucking remembered. Well, congratulations, guys. I think you paid attention a little more than I thought.
Which episode did I first join in on then? Coronavirus and
the one that the one that didn't work and has never been uploaded because it broke.
We don't talk about that episode.
It broke because you were in it, Yangi.
It's up. I'm looking at it right now. I opened it to check.
That just confirmed that you were googling them all. And
if I was googling them all, I've got them all right.
No, there is the beauty of trying to make yourself not look like a cheater. You get wrong on purpose.
Yeah, was that not like episode 79 or something like that?
It was 82.
Was it 82? Oh, fuck, okay.
There we go. Well, enough fucking nostalgia, okay?
That's my 18th episode.
Oh,
that
was pre-COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was actually, yeah. It was literally right before it when we had decent mic quality and everything.
Yeah.
So I wasn't on 83.
But
I was a guest.
Shout out to all the other pre-COVID guests we had, Mr. Cody, my dog, Candonian, Casual Guy, Glaswegian BR, Gangpin and Viper over the years. Thanks for dropping in, guys. That
say
was
it like
really
years,
cool.
Seriously.
And obviously, well, it's been 2 years, bro. It's been over 2 years.
That's my problem.
Yeah, and obviously, like we said, over the 80s, it opened up the doors. But speaking of open up doors, we now open up doors to the best, the most famous segment in all of fucking Scottish podcasts.
Facebook happenings.
Manny, I will.
What's with the fucking ear rape?
Well, it's better than your sneezing.
Says the goddamn serial ear rapist, so you kidding? This is, in fact, the segment, folks, where I bring you the most flagrant and most fucking memorable moments from Twitter, handcrafted from my feed, that will give all of us absolute headaches and spewing, but also as a little bonus and aside from this week's Twitter moments, I have some classic Twitter moments from over the past year or so. But kicking us off, I think it's a tragedy to music that we have pretty much lost one of the greatest hip-hop stars of all time to becoming a mother, as Nicki Minaj confirms she's preggers.
Really?
It's about time, innit?
The co-founder of Fleetwood Mac dies and you put this fucking simple in the front.
I purposely chose not to go with all the deaths in the past week. There's been like 3 or 4 huge deaths. Obviously, rest in peace to those peeps, but we'll try to keep it jovial here this week. Okay?
Why is she trying to like make herself look like Virgin Mary or something like that?
Yeah, she's like a Virgin Mary with a lollipop in the background. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I think this is really
a portal.
Is it just me, or does her belly button look lopsided?
It's well, it could be. Yeah, it could be a bit of Photoshop work in there, you know.
I think it is, but it's like it's really off-putting.
Oh,
it's like a wonky eye.
When women are pregnant, the belly button shifts because the umbilical cord is shifting with it, so that's why the belly might be shifted.
There you go, yeah.
Nicki Minaj is looking at you, and the belly button's looking for you.
Nobody I've ever known that's been pregnant, I've never noticed that on them.
It's rare. It's very rare.
Do you spend a lot of time staring at pregnant women's belly buttons, you fucking deviant?
Do you know what else is very, very rare? Yangi shutting up.
Well, we made him a host on the podcast.
To find a working Stargate.
we did make him a host on the podcast before we had a number of other people distracting and baiting him into conversations. So that's not his fault. But it may be mine. I'm not taking any of the blame. In fact, what I'll do is I'll reverse time to make sure we can't blame. Just like the new film Tenet, that's release has been delayed. And that's what I said.
It's not a drink.
Delayed. Reverse time, just like the film.
Maybe you can reverse time.
Tenet.
Properly, you goon.
Well, it's spelled fucking same backwards and forwards, isn't it? Now, this one's interesting. It says it's been delayed indefinitely, but I think this is genius marketing. Because if you've watched the trailer, right, Chris Nolan's new film is all about being able to suck time backwards, right? There's a scene where dude walks into a fucking room, there's bullet holes in the wall, he puts his gun up to the wall and sucks the bullets out of the wall into his gun. There's a scene where they're on the road and a car crash, he's rolling over on itself, and they hit like the Prince Persia button, and the car de-rolls itself while still going forward. Now, I think what we should actually do is, we should go to the cinema and just order fucking tickets. Or better yet, just try and walk backwards into the theatre and see what happens.
You get arrested.
Yeah. Why don't you even walk with it?
You're a fucking idiot.
Technically, you should go more with it, but okay.
Thing is, though, but the gun and the bullets, that's not how bullets work. There's a sheath around the actual projectile.
Are you implying in any way, shape, or form that Christopher Nolan's films are a bit ridiculous?
I mean, how dare the fucking movie about time travel get the bullets wrong?
You and me are going to fight, Zembok. Don't you ever question the infallible logic of one Christopher
I've just
Nolan.
watched too much CSI. I know too much about ballistics.
Oh yeah, CSI, the infallible science where it's like magnify, intensify, fucking HDify. I can see the reflection of the fucking...
my side, my house, I need to die a minute.
Okay, numbers. He has a fucking welding farmer emergency. But yeah, I genuinely think I'm going to look into this and see if I can somehow score us some reverse tickets because it's quite freaky. It's quite creepy, the possibility of this being a real thing, but not as freaky and creepy.
Yangi.
Hold on, I've just put this in the goddamn message. Yeah, Yangi's freaky and creepy too. Yeah, that's no, not direct messages. Oh, why is fucking Discord being a bitch? I keep posting you the same one tech. No,
I just noticed that.
Question is, though, how's anybody ever going to get to see this movie?
We've got to upgrade this cast with
Well,
people
see,
that know how to
because
use
it's a time travel movie and you're technically reversing time, we've already been to see it. We just don't remember because we all reverse time, so we couldn't. So we could unsee it.
But what you can't unsee, what you can't unsee is this clown motel. People are discovering this creepy, definitely haunted clown motel.
Hey guys, right next to a fucking graveyard, right? And the funny thing about this is, obviously, in the Red Dead Online with the whole clown movement, people were dressing up as clowns to protest Rockstar not releasing any updates for the game. And a Rockstar dev, about a week before they announced the new update, tweeted this with the clown emoji that everybody had been using, hinting that the clown movement was going to be dead. And nobody saw it until afterwards. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, a clown hotel. That's just a big bunch of no chips with some fuck off sauce at the side.
I know someone that was so afraid of clowns that it's Condometer, by the way, but you couldn't say clown in front of her. You'd have to say C word.
Yeah, but I know someone that is a clown. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say RuPaul, but that works too.
No, you didn't, girlfriend.
I think
actually, Yang Delphine, it's a clown.
Oh god, no, don't. Yeah,
you always have to bring this up.
Because she is a sexy beast and she demands your fucking respect, Tony.
Demands your cock.
I remember actually a couple of years ago at Resonate, one of the boys on the main stage, he was actually said he went to the same school as him, was in the same year or something. That was just messed up. There's so many stupid wee kids in the bloody audience getting hold of the mic and asking whether or not they're going to drink bathwater. It's like, ask a bloody proper question, you fanny.
Bathwater.
Alright, calm down, I'm Alex.
Not not to be topped by anyone with their recent condom release. Fucking Mr.Feudal. Someone else who's releasing something out of the blue is Tay with her new album that just came out. Surprise studio album. Surprise.
Yeah, we're all surprised.
Was that the one that she didn't even know she'd released?
I am so excited.
What was
I'm
that,
so excited.
Have I heard that right? She didn't even know she'd released it. Apparently the record company put it out and they kind of just
that would be really
album. It's like when
your album dropped.
Twitter and sees it and look fucking whip.
Apparently she said tonight at midnight I'll be releasing my 8th studio album, Folklore, an entire brand new album of songs I poured all of my whims, dreams, fears and musings into.
Wait, hold on.
PR wrote on her Twitter.
Wait, hold on. So she actually had to put the phrase "an entire brand new album," like
an entire, totally brand new, full of her whims, dreams and fears and music.
So basically,
whims are things you can do but don't have.
So it's an EP then.
Yeah. So basically, what she's saying is every other one of my albums has had like one new song in it. The rest of them's just been repeats.
No.
And if that's the cover photo, it looks like a scene from Game of Thrones, and she just photoshopped herself into the photo.
It's like an image from Last of the Mohicans.
Wow, boomer film right there. I like it.
Actually, that reminds me of the 6th Harry Potter movie where they're all in the Forest of Dean, like Ken.
Daniel Radcliffe wrote those really well.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, also fucked a horse.
Wow, spelling the T.
Yeah, Equas. That was mental.
Manny, tell me that again.
But no, let's not get into equestrianism or whatever you call that.
I think they call it clopping.
Oh god,
Oh, that's something totally different.
We don't say that word in here, Zen bloke. It brings back bad memories.
Is that not just Sarah Jessica Parker's husband?
I mean, what's scary is that you could become pregnant from such things, and God knows Tay will let it spill, just like she let it spill in a new album, that Blake and Ryan's third daughter name is something.
Is it Pikachu?
How did she?
I don't know why it's on the Pikachu red carpet.
That's the only image. Apparently, that's the only image you can find of the two of them.
It's Detective Pikachu, yeah.
Is it Pikachu?
I like their names. I like how their names are Blake and Ryan. Like they're just Blake and Ryan. You know, Blake and Ryan put in the street. You know.
I mean, there is nothing wrong with the name Ryan.
No, but the fact that it's just that. It's like when you see the movie poster and it's like Stallone.
Okay, then it's Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' third daughter's name.
Yeah, because who the fuck's Blake Lively? I never knew Blake Lively.
You better take 4 words back, you fucking.
Really?
Like,
who's Blake Lively? What's she so lively about?
fucking girl, hot, fucking wife of Ryan Reynolds.
They have the
wow, that's our 2 achievements. I love it.
Oh, she's getting plenty more, but those 2 would
fucking
make you know who she is.
Pulling Ryan Reynolds is an achievement. I mean, fucking look at him.
Gossip girl. Man, I love your TV fucking habits, bro.
Also, like the uncomfortable waves she's doing in the picture, like, help me.
I really shouldn't have worn yellow to a Pikachu event because they'll blend in with everything.
Maybe that's the idea. It's camouflage so she can sneak out.
Maybe you should wear camouflage more often so we don't have to look at you, Priv.
Oh, you never see me. You don't see me coming. You don't see me coming at all. Like
I don't think any of us want to see you coming.
Like no one will ever see that. Like no one will ever see Avatar 2 coming, as it has been delayed indefinitely due to COVID-19.
You know,
yeah, right, James Cameron. Yeah, right, James Cameron.
Yeah.
This film that's been fucking literally like 8 years in the making, still no sign of a fucking actual date, will now be released on December 16th, 2021.
They said the same thing about the fucking Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. Avatar
Secretly Far From Home, and it's like they've not even like had a trailer or a title yet. I don't care.
Exactly. Avatar 2, the Half-Life 3 story.
I'm sure they'll be good, but like I don't really care until I know when it's coming.
Will they?
Spider-Man? Yeah, Spider-Man will be good.
I'm talking about Avatar. Avatar 1 wasn't even all that fucking great.
Avatar will be honest. But
I'm
Spider-Man
sorry, but the chances, I think the chances of getting the second Avatar movie are about the same as getting a 5th Beastie Boys album.
Bro, he's supposed to have done he's supposed to have like fucking 5 of the bastards hooked, like he was signed on to do, like at one point there was literally talks of there being a 9-part series.
Yeah.
And it's been going up and down and fucking and development hell.
That sounds avatarable.
Wow. Is that Manny actually speechless?
Speechless.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm about to send it. I'm sending it in stream chat.
Oh god, what is it?
This could not go unnoticed.
Is that a picture?
No, but it is an article.
Oh, okay. Let's segue all the way out of Twitter moments to some article moments. Alright.
Rob Lowe's son found out his mum taught Gwyneth Paltrow how to give blowjobs, and I have second, third, and fourth hand embarrassment. By Shyla Watson, BuzzFeed staff. 73 comments. I think at this point it's safe to say that's something.
I don't like.
Oh Jesus!
To be honest, I've got fifth-hand embarrassment the fact that anyone actually scrolls through BuzzFeed. What the fuck? Not on this show.
I was minding my own business and somebody shared it on my feed, and I'm just.
Oh god. Yeah, that ain't cool, bro. That ain't so cool. that ain't down with the kids. Unlike Billie Eilish, who also announces new music. I love the idea that these stars just like announce We announce. They get up on some pedestal somewhere and they announce their new music to the peasants, to the plebeians of the world. I hereby declare that my new album will be dropping July 30th.
Oh, fuck up.
See, if Billie Eilish does a fucking, like, cover of a song, or, like, she joins a band, would it be Billie Mascara?
Yeah. See, this kind of piss that makes me glad I'm a metalhead. Because I always remember the time I got to see Napalm Death live in the venue, and Napalm Death literally halfway through the set was alright, we're Napalm Death, listen Birmingham, and then it just continued on. That's what you want. Fuck this shit.
No, you want someone with a real baggy fucking jumper on, a zany fucking style of choice and clothes, some crazy hair dye, and a constant look like they are fucking completely fucking apathetic to the
unimpressed.
world, and kinda stoned, and maybe a sex traffic victim to the Illuminati. You know? It's the aesthetic, bro. It's just what's in. It's what's hot right now.
Yeah, you had me until the last one.
Yeah.
Right, know my theory. Right?
Okay.
Go for it.
This is how you get super famous, right? So, you release a bunch of underground music on SoundCloud, right? And then you approach, like, as someone that you know, and then you make a good banger, and then it gets, like, really famous, and then everyone finds your SoundCloud and they're like that, yes, this guy's good. That's it. I'm done.
Mate, I'm gonna explore that, dude. That sounds like it.
Is this you trying to quietly plug your SoundCloud, Tony?
No, it's not.
No, it's not, Hannah. No, it's not.
Links to Tony's SoundCloud and YouTube will be in the description. At least we know that exists. At least we know that that isn't cancelled. Just like the glorious news that Paw Patrol has not been cancelled. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank fuck. But what's really interesting about this one, and also equally as annoying, is that not only did the White House obviously try and use it as a heavy breathing for some Paw Patrol, please, as a political thing, but then the left obviously used it as another political thing against the original use of the political thing.
Why is he even in the White House?
See when you fucking idiots learn not to vote a Dorito with a wig into office, then you can decide which dogs get to be on TV.
Why?
So until you can actually act like responsible, mature adults and actually care about the facts that matter, you can then decide what happens on a children's TV show. Until then, fuck off.
Exactly. I can see any Americans here, man. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to, but I mean,
like,
don't worry, Tony, I'm not talking to you.
Could you just imagine some of the previous presidents going, "My people of the great America, I am here to talk to you today about Paw Patrol."
Well, it wasn't him. And this was the
Abraham Lincoln trying to free the dogs.
This is the thing that did kind of stick in my wick a wee bit, is that they keep having a go at yet another fucking amazing press secretary that they keep sticking out here. If there's one thing these women actually do well, is their fucking job, right? This one specifically, Kayleigh, has been out mic dropping on the motherfuckers week after week. Yeah, she's spitting propaganda for the fucking...
She's very good at her job, which consists of lying to the public.
That's not entirely true, Yagi. That is not entirely true. She merely co-signs the lies that are spoken from the White House, which she's employed to do.
She doesn't lie. She just promotes the lies.
She is fantastic. She's obfuscating. I'll give her that. She's fantastic at obfuscating.
I think it is more about the fact that the other week there she quite literally mic dropped and walked the fuck out, and there wasn't a fucking... no one said shit. 9 times out of 10, whenever she goes and walks out, they're all Kelly.
There's probably some gunman behind them going, "You say a word, boy, and I will pull this trigger."
It's not entirely out of the fathom of belief. It's not as out of this world as other thoughts, such as the ones that Elon Musk has about gentrification on Mars.
Oh fuck, here we go.
Elon Musk on
everybody's favourite supervillain.
Their child with that name thingy. And the eventual gentrification of Mars.
Yeah, this guy's just like one bad mental breakdown away from being a Bond villain.
a Bond villain, bro. I'm
He's
telling
already
you
there.
about my theory that he is literally the future Lex Luthor. This article says everything you wanted to know about Elon Musk. It's not. It doesn't have the right question you need to ask him. If there was a superhuman came from a destroyed Earth, would you harvest crystals to try and take him down in the future and leverage him against his own fucking kind?
Have you been harvesting crystals recently? I mean, seriously, what the fuck's going on with these stories, man?
I mean, didn't Elon Musk also recently come out and say that, like, he wants to get a chip that you can put in your brain so you don't need headphones anymore to listen to music?
Yep.
Yeah. How much for headphones,
I
thank you?
said I'll not be paying for headphones.
To be fair, I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, but then there'll be people that put adverts in your head, man. Fuck off for that.
They've already
You know what, I'll just install fucking ad block, like I
unfortunately,
did on
yeah.
Google Chrome.
But the thing is, unfortunately, we've already got adverts in our head on constant repeat, especially when you don't want to bloody hear them.
Yes, exactly. All you hear are the words "Vote Tony 2020." Vote Tony 2020.
I mean, Manny, I was just going to go Green Giant, but never mind. That too.
And who's the boomer now?
The Green Giant's a little too wholesome for what we're talking about, but not as wholesome as Keanu
Wait, Shadow
Reeves,
Legends.
bringing seriously wholesome vibes to Comic-Con at home. Fans were treated to a double dose of Keanu during Comic-Con at home on Saturday. The actor first celebrated Constantine's 15-year anniversary in a virtual reunion produced by Collider before joining Kevin Smith, Alex Winter, Samara Weaving, and for Bill and Ted Face the Music.
I watched that, it was good.
Q&A. Was it? Yeah, was it good?
Yeah. And I'm really up for the movie.
I'm getting more into the mood for it. I don't like how they've ageified him in the film though. He looks fucking god awful in the trailers.
Like they could have just used him
in real life.
They could have just used him as he is now. I mean, the age works.
Keanu Reeves is the most wholesome celebrity I've ever met, and if about him, man, this planet is done.
Oh hell yeah! It's the pictures floating about the whole hashtag Me Too movement stuff, where every picture he's been in for like the past 10 years with any women, he's specifically had his hands away from their bodies in plain sight of the camera, not in a like over the top kind of way, but just in a nice guy.
See, that proves
photography.
That just proves that phone booth actually worked.
Why? Because he went back in time and doctored all the photos? What?
No, he went forward in time, saw what a shit show this year was, and he went all the way back and went, fuck that.
That's why the line in the film is be excellent to one another.
Exactly.
But speaking of excellence and good looking, not half as good looking as the sneak peek we all got at Justice League's fans get a glimpse of Superman's black suit and Zack Snyder's latest reveal for the Snyder Cut. Fucking yes, man. I'm so hyped for this shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
We know.
It seems like they've got the fucking goddamn soundtrack from the fucking Hans Zimmer and DJ whatever the fuck that guy's name was. So, oh bro, I'm pumped. I am. Oh yes, I don't have HBO, but we'll find out a way. We'll find a way.
Keep your fucking hands on the camera with what to make sure that you're not doing anything with them.
Keep my Superman pants on. Yeah, hell yeah.
Just get me pregnant. I'm just sorry, but
get me Krypton seed.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want, because there was always that idea that if Superman was ever to get a blowjob from Lois Lane, he'd shoot the back of her. He'd do it.
Oh, Zen bloke. How
can you imagine being pregnant with his child and then it just shoots lasers through your fucking stomach?
Yeah, fucking with the Incredibles baby, innit?
Being kicked from the inside by a half Kryptonian. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
just floating around.
Like it's not even childbirth at that point. It's jailbreak.
Imagine fucking alien.
As long as I got his cock up my arse, I don't care if he babysits me.
Trust me, I think like that's not that would not even be sex. That would be impalement.
Oh no! But yes, but no.
See, Ezra Miller's more my type.
Like just imagine you're on a plane, right? You're on a plane from Glasgow to LA. Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean, whatever fucking one it is. I'm not good at geography. Right.
It's the Atlantic, but okay.
Right,
yes,
that one, right, all right. You're looking at the Atlantic Ocean, all you see is Superman flying through the air, riding somebody into battle at fucking 50,000 feet. You'd be sitting there like, I need to stay after drugs.
I remember riding. My mind went to the fact when riding that someone's literally riding his cock as he's flying through the air.
That's what I meant.
Using like a joystick. Well, I think I would mean to curb us off this dirty fucking talk. Would you go to battle using only items tattooed on your body instead of riding Superman into that? Is this part of the classics? Yes.
I have some lines in a thistle.
Now. These are ones I've gathered over the past year or two.
Lines in a thistle. I'm ready.
Yes,
so
you said it already.
You use thistle.
What's that, Tony?
You use thistle as your weapon of choice. That's really weird. Anybody else got any tattoos you want to use in battle?
In VVV Final Fantasy 9, so I think.
I was hoping
that would work.
Of a bow and arrow because I do archery, so.
Nice.
I haven't got any ink at all.
Really?
Really? I know you're talking to a metal bloke without ink, I know. You also talk with a metal bloke who's Scottish that doesn't drink and doesn't like football.
The fucking Christian metalhead I've ever met in my life.
I can't stand Christianity, brother. Don't worry about that.
Make your fucking mind up then.
I stand on my own. That is the most metal thing you can do. Is be your
so
own individual.
He is a fucking ambassador for how to look after yourself, okay? Just like Katy Perry when she surprised some by being named a British Asian Trust Ambassador.
What? She's not British or Asian?
Yeah, she's MI5, bro. She's Cointel, bro. That's, you know, she's a fucking Tavistock fucking MK Ultra mind-controlled fucking spy.
She's a history supporting charitable causes in India.
Well, actually, this was right after the whole, what would you call it? Was she wore the geisha outfit in one of her music videos? And then, but like months later, like years later down the line, came out and was honest about how she felt she'd hurt the community and how culturally appropriating it was, so insensitive of her, and then started, you know, randomly pushing this stuff. I think it's kind of creepier that she's next to Prince Charles in this picture, if I'm absolutely honest. Like I say,
the one thing we can gather, given she's next to Charlie Boy there, she's taller than I thought.
Fine heels.
That's because Charles is a fucking midget.
Reptiles have no spines, so they bend over a little bit. That's, you know, everyone.
No. Charles has spent his full time fucking bending over. Don't worry about that.
Oh no! Okay, this man's moustache is really something else. Just admire the glory. Admire.
It looks like whale teeth.
This face.
That's what I was going to say. He's going to be sucking up the krill.
The guy looks like a fucking specky walrus.
No, he looks like the Lorax.
Looks as if he's just super glued a stretch of carpet to
his friends with the forest.
You know, the thing is, this guy can actually go out in public and people think he's already wearing a mask.
Imagine what that would feel like to kiss, though.
It'd be like snogging a bear's arsehole, wouldn't it?
Can you that going down on you?
Yeah, it'd be like shagging a letterbox.
Oh man, if that gets down on you, man, your hair's going to go up for the static electricity it's going to create. Jesus Christ.
Hold on a minute, I've got a tangle.
Man. Fuck that shit.
Like it has its own... It has
a rough trade, but that's ridiculous.
He's actually a reincarnated Scotty Doug.
Do you know what it reminds me? See if you were to like put mouthwash in his mouth and stick your dick in it, it would remind me of one of the drive-through car crashes you get.
Okay, we had enough zingers there. We need a novel way of deciding who had the best. Just like when EA had a bit of a power cut at one of its sporting events, its esports events, and they used rock, paper, scissors to decide a match.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Really?
Yeah, Brad-56 and Hasu were due to face each other, but neither player could connect to their opponent. Hasu won the match after they played rock, paper, scissors instead. A statement from EA Sports says that a double connection failure should result in both players losing, and they were looking into it. So, not entirely sure what happened there. I think they both kind of complained, and so this is we want to prove ourselves in the actual esports combat arena.
If EA does not put a rock paper scissors minigame into the next FIFA, they've failed.
I would like that.
Well, they will, but they'll charge you $7.50 for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think a connection failure should result in both players losing, though. That's got to fuck up.
Well, a
relations
double
and shit.
connection failure, yeah, it's kind of weird.
I'm sorry to say, but as soon as you go EA, you've already lost.
Oh,
big L's all round.
I think that's a bit harsh, Tech. You know,
It's not harsh enough.
I would say to that. Oh dear.
Tech's just sad because his sim died.
What's he up to?
My sim died before he even started.
PhD student.
I remember who it was. I think it was
Solar
Tony that covered
Malorian.
Hang on, is that not that Twitch streamer?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the only
actually,
fans
when you
page.
squint, PhD student Solar Malorian 3 spotted this odd vertical red deer behaviour on a camera trip.
Vertical.
Well,
What
it's
it's
standing
saying,
up
standing on
kind
its
of
back
thing,
legs.
yeah.
It's standing on its back legs going, do I hear Young Young?
Shouting about superiority.
It's fucking diagonally, like it's fucking. It's about to spit at J.K. Rowling. The question is, what's it doing? Scroll down to find out.
It
Whoops.
spotted the furries coming over the
It's trying to
horizon.
read the chat.
Just looks like looking at the Indus Scots logo from that angle. Just like, hi.
It's like, yeah, I'm a Twitch mod. I'm gonna fucking be watching you guys for now on. That's what that's saying right there.
This is foreshadowing. I'll tell you.
Time to transition to a deer.
Yes, it could be very costly.
No, we might want to edit this bit out, man, because the deer kin are going to go, oh, that's my cousin, I'm getting you done for copyright.
For billion! This could be a costly mistake, is what you're saying, Manasset, but not as costly as the Rage Against the Machine tickets were pricier than some fans were expecting. Yes, everyone's favourite communist fucking band, instead of spreading the wealth, actually were taking the wealth. Kind of ironic there, but you know, that's how it goes in the modern music industry these days.
Rage with the machine.
Rage Against the Machine after you give me all your monies, please. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Rage about the prices.
Fuck you, I will do what you tell me when you pay
Some
me
people,
enough.
Rage Against
some
the
people
ATM
have
machine.
recently been like, especially like Rage Against the Machine and Rise Against, have been like, oh, these bands have been releasing way too political songs. I don't like your politics. And it's like, what do you think they were fucking raging against or rising against? Like, they didn't have an issue with their fucking dishwasher, you tit.
Yeah, the fax machine.
Question is, where's the actual extra money going? Because I know Rage are quite good about getting their money to other things. I know they did that with the last time they did that.
Oh,
a lot of the
redistributing
proceeds
the
went
wealth,
to other
right.
stuff. Yeah.
Robin Hood against the machine.
Of course, they're investing in dry ice buttcocks.
Nice reference there. That's and for anyone who doesn't know, community games night over there in the Scots on a Friday night can result in some very colourful inventions while we're playing Jackbox. One of which was dry ice butt plugs. Yeah, don't go there again. But not as scary as the dry ice butt plug, but certainly more vicious was when researchers discovered the new species of tyrannosaur called the Reaper of Death.
I mean, yeah, it sounds fucking scary, but you remember, it's been dead for like a million years.
I know it's like it has
Fucking get fucked, I win.
Like, you say it's called the Reaper of Death, and then you look at that and chicken.
It still looks pretty majestic.
Not the Reaper of Death, it's the Reaper of fucking gay pride.
Pretty iconic, to be fair, isn't it?
I think an interesting thing actually when it comes to like dinosaurs. You know,
Manny, I couldn't hear you through the mic. Not Manny, Tony. I couldn't hear you through
Yeah,
the mic.
you don't hear Devil talking through the mic either.
Right. Remember in Jurassic Park how they were complaining that the first Jurassic Park, the raptors were too big, right? See, about 2 years after, they were digging in like Texas or something, and they actually found a raptor that was the same bloody size. Life is stranger than you know, man.
Yeah, it just looks like a shaved Yutyrhinus, you know what I mean? It's like, hi, I did have fur, and then some fucking scientist shaved me to make me look like a new dinosaur, you bastards.
Well, a bunch of the dinosaurs had feathers. I mean, you've seen the whole the Dino Birds exhibit in Edinburgh Museum a few years ago.
They also clucked.
They also clucked. No,
Cluck off, yeah,
I
bastard.
don't know if you've seen that video of the fucking, someone took a scene for Jurassic Park. or something, and it's where the raptors are in the lab and they're hiding from him, but instead of all the roars and stuff, it's just a...
No, the
Also,
best
Ethel
one is
looked
when
at me.
it's Gordon Ramsay and he says raw, and it's just all the dinosaurs.
Actually,
Raw!
I want to write that into battle. Like, that is the dinosaur the gay community needed.
yeah.
Diana Ross, play I'm Coming Out right now.
Yeah, I thought we always needed more LGBT representation in dinosaurs.
Might be a link here to how they got extinct, though, if they all just turned gay for this dinosaur right here, you know?
This specific one.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the Diplodocus.
Well, if you've made it this far, folks, I'm pretty sure you'll probably be pulling the same sort of faces that stole and were the breakout star of the Oscars when Billie Eilish's looks of befuddlement were the breakout stars.
That's when somebody said that there was somebody better than Billie Eilish. It's like, what?
That's the face you pull at a house party when the host is getting into a domestic with his missus. It's that face.
It was quite funny.
Thing is, I'm looking at her there, and she's just reminded me of what's her face? I Smell Shite Woman.
Nice.
Karen Dunbar. She's reminded me of Karen Dunbar there.
That's the face. I'll let you go first.
She'd go. Basically, they brought up a couple of older actresses and comedy actresses that were doing a very cheesy, corny ass bit. And yeah, the camera kept panning to Billie Eilish, not having any clue who the fuck they were or what the fuck they were talking about or why the jokes were there. Probably because she was stoned and so apathetic to the world and had such cooler things to be doing that night, to be quite honest.
Probably, yeah. That's the face I make when Cod says that fucking Barry Allen's a Green Arrow.
I like that. I do like that. But yes, that has been the most fucking packed Twitter moment segment that we've ever had. I don't know about you, I kind of enjoyed it. I think I might make a bit of a habit of snipping back and seeing if I can find some classic ones, and maybe either just slipping them at the end or slipping them in the middle. And
don't say anything about slipping anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kissing your uncle's lips.
What's that, Tony?
Nothing. You already do it.
Yeah, don't repeat things. That's not how this goes. But how it does go, folks.
Doing what things?
Is at the end of each episode, we do a little self-promo for everybody here that makes content, makes the streamy strams, and does all that sweet, hot, juicy content stuff. Anthony, obviously, as we spoke about, you do have the campaign rally coming, but also this week, I do believe you will be DJing, I think, on Wednesday.
Keep an eye out on my Twitter, that's all I'm saying.
Keep an eye out on Anthony's Twitter. What is your at?
DJ Hendo Official.
Nice stuff. Manny TV, how's your stramming going, my man? What you got planned?
Bleach after this.
Nah, man, fucking whiskey after this.
Aye, yeah.
That's it. Right, so, no stream the deck, as always, because it's podcast day, so I'm going to chill it today. But the more out, we're back with Manny Mondays. I was going to be doing Tales of Berseria playthrough. To be honest with you, I can't be fucked with Tales of Berseria because it's too story driven and I like to talk to my chat. So, I'm playing Final Fantasy 15.
Nice. Are you going to be playing K-pop in the background?
Yes.
Yes, I'm in. Fuck yeah. Numbers, how's the streaming going, bro? Are you still streaming at the moment, or are you just sucked completely into 5M for the full-time job?
Well, my graphics card's fucked, so I can't stream anything other than Minecraft and Fallout because they're the only games that actually look decent.
Right. How's that? How did you fuck your graphics card?
I'm sorry, right, but if that's the only two games that look decent on your...
Well, he took out his case.
No. No, it's because I'm fucking on GTA. Pause menus, hundreds of blue dots. When I'm playing GTA, you got big lines flickering up and down everywhere.
Wow.
Minecraft, I don't get that, and Fallout, I don't get that.
That's weird. There must be some sort of resolution issue. Hopefully you'll be able to get that sorted at some point, bro. But yep, do be sure to head on over to Barry TV and Too Many Numbers Twitch handles. Yep. Yangi, what you got cooking, brother? You got some writing happening and stuff?
I've got 2 videos and 2 articles out. I've got further pursuits for Red Dead Online, developing the current roles, not including the Naturalist, which is out tomorrow when this video goes on YouTube. And I've got our Heists concept DLC, which is underperforming a little bit so far, so thinking that I'm on the GTA-based social media team now as well, so I'll be tweeting for there, interacting with all the replies. And I've got 2 videos. Old People Facebook. Yeah, they're already out. Old People Facebook, which is fucking hilarious. And a live stream highlights of Golf with Friends from an Indie Scott stream a while ago.
Oh, wait,
from my point of view.
Yeah. like maybe pre-COVID times, or just just as COVID happened.
It was maybe a month and a half ago.
Aye, fucking right then. Zemblock, what you got cooking, buddy?
Fuck off.
I recently put up a wee video explaining why YouTubers are part of the problem as to the panic behind the availability for next generation consoles. And I'm still actively on the casting call for any Scottish YouTubers that be of the gaming persuasion. If you believe you're able to not swear within content, then join me for a podcast I'm trying to create. And if you're not one yourself, then tell a pal that might be of the same persuasion.
Maybe
awesome.
A metal version of Kumbaya.
I'll probably get that Leo bloke. You do that.
Yeah, it's going to be part of lore now that somehow you're religious. That's fucked.
I'm not.
Is it blokes in the fucking nun we picked up along the way?
Yeah, we are taking a little bit of a content sabbatical here on the channel, aside from obviously the podcast uploading, but we've got plenty of stuff cooking in the oven. I am on the last cut of our fucking FCW
cooking in the oven like Sylvia Plathseed
Fight Club Wasteland.
And so quite underappreciated.
And this fucking the next fashion shows
coming to the seas.
Oh, that's true. At some point, eventually, yes, Captain Jake Swallows will be returning, but maybe not to the irradiated seas as they are like fucking puddled depth. But yeah, I'd like to say a very warm welcome to our Fawk Virgin Amber. How was your first time? You enjoyed yourself?
It's the second time I've ever lost my virginity, so I feel very proud.
Hey!
Yeah, we've done well with getting that hymen back in there. Tech, if you want to bring up that...
I don't have hymen to break, but that counts too.
Beautiful face in your DMs for the last little send-off pick, if you get the chance. Yeah, I would like to thank absolutely everybody who has been listening over the past fucking 2 years. And more importantly... everyone's tuned in for the last fucking 20 odd episodes as the new evolution of the Unmonetisables with such fucking glorious guests.
16 episodes.
As Amber, as thank you, as Tony, as Manny, Too Many Numbers, Zenbloke, and of course my illustrious co-hosts Grandmaster Tech and Yagi Young. Shout out to Dr. Darkside, who shall hopefully return with us one day after the inevitable Fawk version of the Undiscovered Country, or whatever that film was where they went and hunted for Spock. Try not to be too derivative here. But with all that being said, Gadies, guys, girls, and all variations of the species, Captain Privilege, on behalf of the Fawk Chronicles and the Unmonetisables, signing off, closing film frequencies, ending communications. I'm going to go get something to stop me fucking flubbing and
closing failing frequencies. Love it.
I like it.
Alright.
Frequencies and communications, we're all going to go fuck off from there separate.
I'd say here's to the next 100, but just fucking cancel us.